So what's going on, guys? Little Rascal 228 update. We took the 301 out. We're gonna put that engine on something with a little more meat in the back. I'm gonna put it on the Coleman. Anyway, that's a different video. We got the little Rascal 228. So a lot of people were wondering about how wide of a tire you can get in the back of these bikes. I actually reached out to Gopowersports and I got messages back. I pretty much asked, hey, I'm about to order these tires. I was thinking about ordering these tires. Do you think they will fit? And I got a response back saying no, they won't fit. Tire in question was the 13 by 6.5 by 6. So it's a wider tire. I'm here to tell you guys, the tire will fit. So if you guys are looking at drag racing your Rascal, a 6.5. So I'm the unbeknownst, what do you call it? Demo guy for everybody, I guess. They didn't know it fit, so I went and bought the tire anyway. They told me that it wouldn't fit, or I was told it wouldn't fit, and I just got the tire anyway, and boom, it fit. So yeah, we went with the 5-star wheels, which are pretty cool. Went and painted them white. We got the smaller, skinnier tire up front. Gives a nice little contrast. I wasn't thinking about going with a thinner wheel, but I don't know, looks good. Drag wheelie bars are still in the works. I got the pipe and everything, just need to get somebody to weld it up for me. But this bike pretty much flies, man. It's not a powerhouse. It doesn't have that low end grunt like the 301 did. The 301, man, it just would spin the tires, and it wasn't these, it was actually a set of those that were in the back, and it would just spin them. I mean, people would say, oh, how do you keep the front end down? I mean, that thing would just spin the wheels, then lift up, and then slam back down. It was real violent for that small tire. So we're putting it on a different bike. We're gonna put it on a bigger drag bike, and we're gonna use nitrous on the engine. Not that rinky dink little $100 nitrous kits. You're gonna use it. We're gonna use the Sneaky Pete nitrous kit. That's gonna be my all motor small block bike. Yeah, but man, it flies. This 228 is, man, that top end power is freaking nuts. I think on the meter that I had hooked up to, I need to hook it back up. I was hitting 8,590 RPMs. And I'm still breaking it in. I literally have less than 15 minutes on the engine. I got to actually change the oil today. But again, if you guys were on the fence, I did another one for you guys. Everybody's wanting to know, just like, hey, will it fit? Will it fit? Will it fit? Well, guess what, guys? It fits. 6.5 slick. If they had something wider, probably get away with it too. I mean, there's still a little room on that side, barely any room, but there's still some room there, but I doubt it. It'd be nice to have be able to go with a wider rim. And this looks a little round. I'm actually, tire shop actually put too much air in it, so I'm gonna deflate it a little bit, make it a little flatter on the bottom. Like I said, we're gonna take this bike to the drag strip. I'm gonna try to go every Tuesday. I'm gonna take the bike every Tuesday. Well, at least I wanna try to anyway. And race with some other guys from other towns close by. They got some pretty fast bikes. I want to see what this bike can do. I'm hoping in the 8th, I'm shooting for, as is right now, we're gonna use Sunoco 112 octane or 110 octane. I'm hoping to hit it, and we're still gonna get that launch control on here too, CDI launch control. But I'm hoping for, I want to say at least a 9-second pass or lower 9s in the 8th mile, 660 feet. Hoping for a 9-second pass. I know some people say that ain't really that fast, but it's gonna be good enough for me for this bike, this small bike setup. Maybe when I get the wheelie bars, hopefully I get a better time. But I'm praying as is at least a 9-second pass. And we still got to build this engine up a little bit more, even though there's some other stuff done to it. It ain't your regular 228. It's gonna be a fun summer, guys. But anyway, like I said, if you guys are on the fence, man, these wheels look killer on the bike. Honestly, I never really liked the wheels at all when I seen them on video. I really didn't like them until I seen them on another person's bike. This guy named Sam Morgan, he had a set on his bike, and after I seen it, I was like, oh, these things are just like they look better in person. All right, it's like one of those things you got to see in person, and then to really appreciate the style of them. But they look good. And like I said, man, that the 13x5x6 up front, and if you did the 6.5 is a killer combo. It looks good. It looks good, and I'm hoping it drags good, because I did some test hits on this slick, and honestly, really these are lawn tires, right? But it really blew my mind how much it actually gripped off the line. It was I thought, oh, this is a damn lawn tire. You know, I was real skeptical about it, but actually it grips really well for what it is, a lawn tire. I'm gonna do something about the seat situation. I mean, it serves its purpose, right? It doesn't look good aesthetically, but it serves its purpose. It keeps my ass from flying off this bike. I don't know. If you guys think of any seat combinations I could use, that'd be cool, man. I'm always willing to take somebody's input on anything that I do. I was kind of thinking maybe just like, maybe cutting it better to the frame, maybe. I don't know. Still up in the air about that. Or if I want to put a little bit of cushion on it. And then if I got the cushion, then I lose the grip again. There goes that whole factor. Or maybe some people use diamond plate, steel metal, give it a different look. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Then again, that'd be even worse, probably, than the wood. As the thing vibrates, has some vibration. But we also went and got the Blitwell grips. I already had them up here. They're down there now. They're a little beat because I dropped the bike like once or twice coming off the line. Bike flew. So I put them down here. So we got the Blitwell grips on the bottom and on the top. Man, I'll tell you what, if you guys are up in the air about grips, these grips right here are the Cadillac of grips. The best ones I ever laid my hands on. People say, oh, it's just grips. I'm telling you what, a set of good grips will change the experience of a bike for sure. Definitely would change the experience of a bike. So we're gonna do some racing today. I'm gonna post this video today, Memorial Day. You're gonna get a couple boys out and gals, and we're gonna do some test hits, man. We're gonna go up to the small little race spot, but we found this really nice spot with a bridge, and we're thinking the bridge would be like a 300 foot, it'd be like about a 400 or 500 foot mark. So that'd be a really nice stretch. And then we ain't got to just come to a halt because there's another 400 feet in front of us. So it'll be a really good race. It'll be a nicer stretch and get to really see what this engine can do. Hoping to race it against the 225R on a big tire bike. But you know, he's always been on the channel a bunch of times. The bike is pretty quick for what it is. It's a real screamer on the top end. And with that big tire, you're gonna get that hollow mile power. So I think that's where it'll shine at, really. But like I said, guys, Tillotson 228R by EC Carbs, killer engine. The best, I want to say, was just under $1,000. Just under $1,000 maybe. Same price as the Tillotson 225R by Gopowersports. Exactly same price, but you're getting a 228 cc's, where the 225 I think really is 223 cc's. You can look it up on the page, they'll tell you, because EC Carbs also sells the 225. And they straight out tell you it's really just 223 cc's. So pretty much like I guess a Wildcat, right? A built Wildcat. Trying to think of what else. So we're gonna get the digital meter on here. We're gonna have this summer is gonna be freaking crazy. It's gonna be the little rascal takes on the world. I know a lot of people are a little bit upset on Facebook that I took the 3R1 out. But guys, I mean, for me to properly tune that engine, you know, you got to constantly check the spark plug, right? And to check the spark plug was always an engine out deal. I mean, you have to take the engine out for everything pretty much. So I want to get it finally tuned and built on the Coleman bike. It's a big tire bike. We're gonna knock it down to 15-inch Hoosiers on that bike. But I mean, we're going the works. We got the Gopowersports flywheel, rod, cam, valve springs, and I'm gonna try to do some homework on a piston, because we're gonna be spraying nitrous, Sneaky Pete, not that little aerosol bottle type thing, like legit Sneaky Pete, 6-inch stretch. I mean, this bike's gonna work. It's gonna be a full-on drag bike. Like, that's gonna be the fucking bike to beat. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Wear your helmet when I don't. And again, the 13 by 6.5 by 6s fit, man, and they look killer on there. A lot better in person, trust me. And they're wide as heck compared to, you know, having that one in the back. And again, if you're gonna be riding around you know, the neighborhoods and stuff, you might not want this kind of tire. But again, I haven't rode it around the neighborhood, so I can't tell you yet. But for like drag racing aspect of it, yeah, man, it's definitely worth it. Grips and goes. You guys have a good one, and wear your helmet even when I don't. You got any questions, man, just hit me up the comments. I'm pretty quick to answer back any questions, man. Just a flick of the phone. Have a good one. See you guys later.